Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So USF's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have to learn their voice and lead the team, but every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Norton. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that lead. The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what...
He's loose. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simon. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now. Wide open spaces. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clark.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. And it's not...
Oh, he's got some space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. It's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brown will throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls will punt this one away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. There he goes! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Temple lines up quickly. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short, making that official reach for his flag. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Brown wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, drills it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful complete little momentum, they've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man in the middle. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Brown will throw it. Swings it out to the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. It was all over him. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown Bulls. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And now on second down for this offense. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Temple lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Brown wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Takes a handoff. It's Norton. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
A first down run in the red zone. Max going for the goal line. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, South Florida. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point is good. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Simon. There, and down he goes at the 18.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Adams. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time. Right when the wide receiver breaks, the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. That's caught. It's Norton. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those.
He's got it inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They'll go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Brown will throw it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the option. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. No reason to be too daring, too reckless here, so they'll take a knee and go to halftime all tied up. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Fielded in the end zone. By the kickoff team, everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Temple lining up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Brown wants to pass. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're setting up the screen. Turning on the Jets. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Back to throw, it's Simon. Grab near the marker, it's Adams. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. To start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. Move on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there, and knocking that thing through the uprights. All of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Brown will throw it. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Nimrod. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. And then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Nimrod.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Quickly complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using the quick game. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third. Looking to buy time. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, USF! They move on top here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan. So big playmaking is always a possibility. 3 to Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Got his man quickly. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. It's a seam wide open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
With the catch, it's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Bulls hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it, and the offense should be able to run out the clock. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, South Florida.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Norton.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically. Keep that in mind.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've